Well, if fishing isn't your thing, maybe golf is. Mark, is today a good day to be out at the region's tradition?
It is, and I got to tell you, I've got a special guest. It's Sting from the Police, and I didn't know actually. I'm kidding. This is Willis Young. He is with Schneider Electric, and he is actually the Champions Tour meteorologist. And he sits in a trailer, or I guess an office here, and watches the weather for the golf tournament. How do you enjoy in Alabama so far?
Well, they keep me locked up.
Right.
Actually, I do enjoy Alabama. But I just want to one question. You're telling everybody to wear a jacket.
Yeah.
What's the deal with the shorts?
I missed the forecast.
Well, I did bring my umbrella just in case, because you said it was going to be sunny.
Good.
I get that kind of joke with a lot of people. And in all seriousness, we're out here to protect people's lives. Our biggest concern is lightning.
Right.
And so I'm constantly watching the radar and weather updates so that we can give accurate forecasts for the tournament officials to make the call when it's necessary to get everybody off the golf course.
Now, when you go to different parts of the country, obviously you're dealing with different weather elements. And as a meteorologist, I'm familiar with here. I grew up in Alabama. But you have to understand different climates, and that is more challenging than a lot of people realize.
Yes, it is. We're on the West Coast. We're dealing with fog issues and wind patterns that are so much different than, say, here in central Alabama. I grew up in the Midwest. We have a lot of severe weather just like you do, but different times of the year. So everywhere we go, a little bit different. In Florida early in the year, we worry about sea breezes and things. Not much of a sea breeze here in Alabama, unless you're along the Gulf Coast. But so it is a challenge, but it's also fun as well. And I travel all over the country, so we see all kinds of weather.
All right, here's a little test. What's the weekend forecast look like? I'm going with partly cloudy tomorrow, slight chance of a shower on Sunday, highs in the 70s. And you say?
I would agree with that, and with one caveat. I think there's a possibility of a pop-up thunderstorm even.
Really?
Maybe on Sunday, but again, I think the models are taking it further north.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be hard because the air is dry, like you said earlier. It's a very dry air mass.
Right.
So we don't need another Sunday thunderstorm at
No.
this tournament, because the last few years we've had a lot of weather issues. But we hope to get all the worst weather out on Wednesday.
Right.
And it's going to be nice. Temperatures are going to warm up, mid-70s. But it's a little chilly for this time of the year. We'll take it.
All right. Willis Young, thanks so much. It's always fun to have you around here, man.
All right.
You always do a great job.
Around with you too.
Oh, absolutely.